What's up, guys? This is the Pound 99 FM here, and today I'm going to be making a video of my triple monitor display setup. I won't be going over the desk. I'm going to be doing that in another updated Mac desktop, probably sometime in October or November. But it's complete. It's complete. So that's finished. So that's done. But then I have to do a video of my completed entertainment center setup. This is done. So I have to do a video about this too. This TV is a 60-inch Panasonic Plasma made in 2009. Will I be upgrading this TV to get a 4K TV? Nah, because 4K is not worth it. Because there's really no 4K content out there right now, if any, and there's really it'd be no point for me to hook up the Xbox One S to a 4K TV because it's just not worth it for right now. And I like this TV a lot, so I won't be getting a 4K TV anytime soon. I like this TV a lot, and it suits me. The picture is nice and clear and crisp, and I don't really have a need for a 4K TV for right now. That might change next year, but for right now, I don't have a need for that. So, on to this setup. Well, the monitors. But as you guys know, on Facebook, some of you follow me, some of you add me as a friend. As you already seen, you've seen pictures and videos of this setup. I have three screens right here. The two bottom ones right there are two 27-inch Acer LED HD monitors, and the top one up there is a 32-inch LED 1080p smart TV / monitor is both, and it's made by Samsung. And it's 32 inches and it's hanging on the wall, and everything right here is twist tied. Well, not twist tied, I mean Velcro tied. Everything behind my mat setup, they're all Velcro tied. The Velcro ties are right there, that black loopy loop. Those are the Velcro ties. And I use about 80 I use about 80 Velcro ties to tie all this up. And over here, everything right here is zip tied. You have to pull them, they're like zip tied. I have about 80 zip ties back here on this setup. The only bad thing about zip ties is when you want to go and move something, it's hard to do it because all the wires are zip tied. They're all pulled together. So when you go move something, everything else moves with it. So that's not good. I don't really like zip ties. I have about 80 zip ties back here, so I'm gonna have to cut every zip tie off if I have to go to upgrade something or move something. That's a kind of pain in the ass. When I do get a 4K TV, when I do, it probably won't happen anytime soon. But when I do, I'm gonna have to cut a lot of zip ties off to get one. But if I had a 55-inch 4K TV, that would be big, but this TV is a 60-inch, so I would lose about 5" off the screen, which isn't too bad, but I mean, it'd still be kind of small for me if I had a 55-inch, because I have a 60-inch now. So if I do get a 4K TV, it's gonna have to be a 60-inch, and a 60-inch 4K TV is like $2,000, $1,000, $1,300, $1,500. So I won't be getting a 4K TV anytime soon. or probably never. I'll probably never get one. But I'm fine with 1080p. 4K is 2160p. I'm not really interested in 4K TVs. This TV is just fine for me. So I probably won't be getting the 4K TV, but who knows? I probably will. But for right now, I have to say no. Everything behind that 2009 match setup is twist tied. So everything behind here is twist tied. I'm using about 80 twist ties over there. I'm using about 80 Velcro ties over here and 80 zip ties over here. And over there, I'm using about probably about 40 twist ties over there on that setup where my Xbox 360 is. And all of these, I have about 9 emojis right here. This cost me about $35. They cost about $4 each, and I have 9 of these emojis. So I'm getting the collection pretty fast. I'm trying to collect every emoji I can find, but so far I found 9 of them. I don't know how many there are. There's probably at least 50, maybe 40. But I'm gonna get everyone I find. So far it cost me around $34 so far, or $32. I think $34 so far. So that's pretty nice right there. So onto this setup. The TV / monitor up top is a smart TV. Now, it has apps on the TV, and I think it has built-in Wi-Fi too. It has YouTube and Netflix and all that stuff, but I'm not going to use the smart TV for apps because I have 2 Xbox Ones, 2 PS4s, 2 360s, an Apple TV, 2 PS3s, a Wii and a Wii U. So even though the Wii can't go online, but the Wii U can. But I mean, I have all those devices, so I don't, and I have a Kindle Fire tablet. So I mean, I don't really have any, and soon I'm gonna get an iPad, but that won't be for a while. But I have all those devices, and I have the Samsung phone too. So I have all those devices, so I don't need to use apps on the TV. I think that's irrelevant. But they're there if I need them, but I'm not going to use apps on the TV anytime soon. So this setup, so I got 2 27-inch Acer monitors down below, and I got a 32-inch Samsung Smart LED TV / monitor up top. And I have to say, this setup is looking pretty good. It's complete. It's done. It's finished. The only thing I need to get an Apple wireless mouse and keyboard. Well, upgrade the Apple. Well, see, that's the first Magic Mouse, the first Apple keyboard, and the first Magic Trackpad. I'm going to replace all those. I'm going to be getting the Magic Trackpad 2, the Apple Wireless 2, and the Apple Magic Mouse 2. I'm going to be replacing those and getting the ones with the lightning charger, where you don't need batteries. You just charge them through lightning. And this right here is a 2007 Mac Pro with 16 gigabytes of RAM. I'm going to be putting 32 gigabytes of Apple RAM in that Mac Pro, because I found some on eBay for $100. I'm going to be doing an upgrade video of that. I have some generic, well, not generic, I have some HP DDR2 RAM in there already, but it keeps failing on me because the RAM keeps overheating. It keeps going bad. So I'm going to be getting some Apple RAM. Apple RAM has the right heat sinks, and they're made for the Apple. Well, they're made for the Apple computers, especially for the Mac Pro. So I'm going to be getting the right RAM, putting Apple RAM in that Mac Pro. Because putting any other RAM, G-Scale, or I can't think right now. G-Scale, I know G-Scale is good, but putting any type of other RAM than that inside Mac Pro isn't really good because it will mess up the RAM, mess up the Mac and start overheating, and the fan starts spinning, and the RAM would die, and the motherboard and the riser, the memory riser would fail and turn red, and the RAM overheat, and the whole computer would spin up really fast. So I'm going to be getting the right Apple RAM for that Mac Pro because it has the right heat sinks and it's made for that computer. So I'm going to be doing it right and getting the original Apple RAM. Apple RAM is kind of expensive, but I found 32 gigabytes of it on eBay for $100, so it isn't too bad, and there's more than 10 left, so that isn't too bad. I'm gonna be making another My Side Lemonade video pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. It's coming up pretty soon. And this unboxing right here, I haven't done an unboxing of this yet, but I'm gonna be doing an unboxing of that sometime soon. I've just been real busy. I haven't had a chance to really make any videos for a while, so I apologize for that, guys. But I last checked my subscriber base, and I have about 232 Power Family members, so that's really cool that I'm growing. Thank you guys so much. If I could reach 300, I'd be amazed. Thank you guys so much for doing that, and if I could reach 300, I would be so amazed. But that probably won't happen for a while. But yeah, I know this video is all over the place, but I'm trying to get as much detail as I can without going into too much detail, if that makes sense. I won't be doing a tour of that. I'm gonna be saving that for my next video, or I might save it when I get the Apple mouse and the new Apple mouse and keyboard. Then I might make that setup video, because then it will be complete. I might do that. I have a blue Stumble over there on that 2009 iMac, and a blue Yeti hooked up to this 2007 Mac Pro. But the video is more about the screens more than anything else. So I have 3 screens right now. So what I originally wanted to do was how this all came to be was I originally wanted to think about getting another display, getting another screen, because having 2 screens is not enough for me, and certainly having 1 screen, I can't multitask on 1 screen, and 2 screens is good, but it's not enough for me. 3 screens is ideal. It hits the sweet spot for me. So having 3 screens is pretty damn good for me. I won't. I could, if I wanted to, get a 4th display and have 4 screens, but I think 4 screens is kind of too much. But who knows? I might get 4 screens, but I doubt that would happen anytime soon. I mean, I have another slot on the graphics card, so I can have 4 screens. But I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, because 3 screens is perfect. That's really all I need for right now. I can't use 1 screen, and 2 screens is not enough, and 3 screens is perfect. So I think 3 screens is gonna be here to stay. I am gonna turn it on and show you what it looks like in a minute before I end the video. What I originally wanted to do was I originally wanted to get another 27-inch Acer monitor, just like that one. I got these 2 on sale for $180. They retail for about $250, but I got these 2 on sale for around $320 or $330 or $325. I got them on sale. They were $180 each with the tax. That's probably like $325 or $330 altogether. But the reason why I have these two is because I got them on sale. If I couldn't find them on sale, then I probably wouldn't have gotten them. Because I look for things on sale. I don't look to spend a whole bunch of money on all this tech stuff. So I get things on sale, and I happened to saw the Acer monitor on sale for $150. And I was thinking about getting that, but then I said to myself, how would I put 3 screens right here? I would have to put the right monitor in, like, probably like this, and then put the left one in, like, this, and then have the middle one like this. But I don't think that would have worked because the Insignia monitor risers that they're on, I don't think that would have allowed it, and it probably wouldn't have looked that good, and there wouldn't have been any space left on the desk, and I would have to put that 2006 iMac somewhere else. So it would have been a pain altogether. So I just scratched the idea, and I came upon this. A friend of mine was selling this screen, and he had the screen and he had the wall mount. Now, I never hung a TV on the wall before, so it was all kind of new to me. So I wasn't too sure about that, but I decided to give it a shot, and obviously it's worked out perfectly. So many people on Facebook love this setup. So many people love this setup. So many. I'm getting so many comments and likes on this setup and emails on this setup. And I mean, it's crazy. So many people like it. So I mean, that's really good. That means I must be doing something right. So what I did was I'm just gonna say monitor, because I use it as a monitor. I don't really use it as a TV. But the monitor is hanging on the wall by a wall mount. It has a black wall mount. It has a bar coming along the line like this, and I have a screw, and I have like a screw there, a screw there, a screw there, and a screw there, and I have about a screw there, and a screw there, and a screw in the middle, and a screw down here, and a screw right there. So I probably have about 10 screws all together, and it's on the wall pretty good. I mean, it's solid. It's rock solid, the wall mount, so it's not going anywhere. But what's interesting is about this, the TV came with the it has like 2 clips on the TV. It only came on with the clips on the TV. So all I have to do was throw it up there on the stand and adjust it. Now I can tilt the TV down like this. Well, I can tilt the TV down like this, or I can tilt it up like this. Or that's pretty much it. It doesn't go on the side like this, but I don't need it to. But it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. And I have Velcro ties right there. See that black Velcro right there on the wire? I have Velcro ties to tie the wire with the Velcro right there. So I have the power adapter plugged in, and I have the HDMI cable plugged in. I have HDMI to DVI going on my Mac Pro. But before I get to that, let me just do this. These LED Acer monitors have DVI and HDMI and VGA. I do believe. I kind of forget if they do or not. But I think they do. So if I wanted to, I could have HDMI on those two HDMI on DVI. If I wanted to. But I just have, for the bottom ones, I just have DVI plugged into the bottom ones, and then the other end of the cable plugged in to the drop card. And I have HDMI plugged in to the TV, and then I have DVI plugged in to the mat. So that's how I have it. I have DVI for the monitors plugged into the mat, and HDMI plugged into HDMI 1 on the TV, and then I have DVI at the other end, DVI plugged into the graphics card. So, and this TV has 2 HDMI inputs. It's an LED. Yeah, it has 2 HDMIs. It's an LED. It's 32 inches. It's made by Samsung. And it has 2 deposits and 1 component, I do believe. And the TV was made May of 2016. So it's fairly new. It's only about 4 months old. And these 2 monitors, I think these 2 monitors were manufactured back in March of 2016. The ones that these models came out of, I think they were manufactured in March of 2016. So that top display is only about 5 months old. Well, 4 months old. And these 2 bottom ones, I think, are about, let's see. Yeah, these 2 bottom ones are about 5 months old, and then this top one is about 4 months old. So it's really not that old, and I haven't really broken in these 2 monitors. I haven't broken them in yet, so they're pretty damn new. And then that monitor up top wasn't used that very much. He never used it that much. He only used it a few times. And he bought it at BJ's Wholesale Club. That's where he bought the TV and the warm out. The warm out was about $20 or $10, and the TV was about $250 altogether. So it was around probably $280 or $270 altogether. So it was a good deal. So and it's used, but it's brand new because it doesn't have any scratches on it, no smudges. The screen is crystal clear. It doesn't have any scratches or smudges or nothing like that. So it's in perfect condition. So for being used, it's practically brand new because it doesn't have any marks on the TV at all. So it's perfect. And it was really, really, really great. And you see the red light down below, but this is on standby. See that? See that red light right there? It's on standby. See that? It's Samsung right there. Here, let me zoom in for you guys. See that? It's Samsung right there. And it's pretty good. I love it a lot. Well, obviously when I turn on my Mac Pro, the top display doesn't turn on. What I have to do is I have to turn on the TV first, and then the Mac, and then the display the app logo shows up, which I'm gonna be doing in a minute, guys, before I end the video. But I just wanted to go down here real quick and tell you guys about this. This Mac is a 2007 Mac Pro. It has 2 processors running at 3 GHz each, and they're quad-core Intel Xeons, so they have 8 cores. So I'm running an 8-core Mac Pro with 16 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM, soon to be 32. 32 gigabytes is the maximum RAM you can have in that Mac Pro. So I'm gonna be doing that. 2008 you can have about 64 gigabytes, but that's kind of overkill. And then 128 gigabytes of RAM, but that's overkill too, because you don't need that much. That's maybe in 2025 you would need 128 gigabytes of RAM, but I doubt it. But we'll see what happens. Well, computers are crazy today, but I doubt you need that much RAM by then. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to turn this on and show you what it looks like with the lights on and the lights off. This is a remote it comes with. Here, let me go on the light. This is a remote it comes with right here. I'm trying to get this. This is a remote it comes with. Ah, shit, it's too dark. Alright, there we go. Okay, this is a remote it comes with. As you can see, this is Samsung. So, that's pretty nice. It's a pretty basic remote, but see that? It's like brand new. The remote hasn't been used either. See that? It's like brand new. No smudges, nothing on the remote. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on for you guys and show you what it looks like. Oh, and yeah, let me turn this on. And then I talk about what I use the screens for. Okay, so that will turn on. You know, see that's smart TV. Okay, let me turn on the Mac now for you guys. Let me do it. The power button. I love that sound. And that's the main display showing up right there. Like that, the Apple logo. And then the bottom displays will pop on. And then I'm turning the lights off and show you real quick what it looks like with the lights off before I end the video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I just wanted to make this quick video because I haven't made a video for like 2 or 3 weeks and I feel kind of bad. I did make this video last night at 12:30 at night, but I kind of messed up and I was too tired and then I was tripping over my words, so I decided to make this again, and it messed up on the screensavers. I mean, well, the wallpapers, they're all the same. Here, let me pause the video and be right back. It messed up on that screensaver. I mean, wallpaper. Let me be right back. Okay, guys, there we go. So it's back to normal. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. In case you guys are wondering, the 2 bottom wallpapers are not the same. They look the same, but they're not. The top wallpaper is an anime called Fairy Tail. I'm a big anime fan, but Naruto and Bleach are my favorites. The 2 bottom ones, they look the same, but they're not. This one has the picture, well, the image on coming at you with the lights up, on the wall, walking down a dark staircase. And then this one has the lights up on the wall, walking down a dark staircase right there. See, they're not the same, they're different. But be careful, don't walk down that dark staircase because Slender Man might get you. So watch out for that. So as you can see, that is the 3 screens in action right there, and it's pretty good. The top screen is my first display. The bottom left screen is my second display, and the bottom right screen is my third display, and I can drag files and pictures and images and videos across all 3 displays. So what do I use all these displays for? Well, the top display I use to watch YouTube videos, Netflix, or have my iTunes folder open up on the top. The second one right there, down below, I use for Word Microsoft Word, and Photoshop. The third display I use for Final Cut Pro 10, and Final Cut Pro 10 and Outlook, and I use PowerPoint up there as well, and I use Word right down there because going up there to type something would be kind of eye straining, so I use Word right here to type so I can see it better. But that's pretty much all I use the displays for, and this is my screensaver right here. Let me show you. This is my screensaver right here. This screensaver is iOS 8 screensaver, I do believe. I do believe that I have iOS 7 screensaver on my Power Mac G5. So this is iOS 8 screensaver. I found it on a website. I can't think of where I found it. But if I found it, I'll put the link in the description down below. And this is what it looks like in the nighttime. Right here in the nighttime. So that looks pretty nice like that. Not too bad, not too bad. You can't see the screensaver until you go. All you can see is like a bright image right there. You can't really see the screensaver until you go closer. It shows the time, the date. It says slide to unlock. Apple logo, and it shows the system name, whatever you name the Mac Pro. So that's the screensaver right there, and then this is what it looks like right here in the nighttime. I have about 11 drives right there. Only 10 of them is showing. I have 3 external drives. I have 2 external hard drives, Time Machine backup, and my other external drive, and the Windows 7 right there. I have Windows 7 on there. I have it on a PCI Express 120 gigabyte SSD. I have Windows 7 right there running on Boot Camp, and I have 3 USBs right there. The other USB is not shown for some reason, but I had 4 by the time I shut down my Mac, but then when I turned back on, I have 3 now. So I have to figure out why that's doing that. But I have 4 internal hard drives right there. Untitled 2, Untitled 1, Untitled on my main 1 terabyte hard drive up there. So I have about 10 drives right now, but I have 11. I just have to figure out why it's not showing that flash drive. But it's no big deal because I have more than enough space on my Mac Pro right now. But that's a little tour of my 3 displays for right here. I'm gonna show you real quick how it looks when I run in my program. So I have Firefox going up here, right there. I have Firefox, and I have Final Cut Pro 10 right here on the 3rd display. Right there, it should pop up. See that? Final Cut Pro 10 right there. And then I have Photoshop running on this what is it? Photoshop right there. I have Photoshop running on this display. So this is what I use all my displays for. So I have Firefox running on that display. I use that to check my Facebook or my YouTube, or to watch a YouTube video, or to watch Netflix, or to I mostly put my iTunes library up there. Sometimes I like to put iTunes up there, but this is easier. And then on my second display, I use it for Microsoft Word and Photoshop and Safari. Sometimes when I'm watching a video up here on my main display, I pop Safari up down there in my second display so I can look something up on Google if I need to be. And then I use this display for Final Cut Pro 10 and Outlook and stuff like that. So that's pretty much a glimpse of all my uses of my displays and what I use them for. So you see, having 3 screens is pretty handy for me, and it hits the sweet spot, because having 2 screens is not enough. 3 screens hits the sweet spot. For me, it works out pretty good. I mean, having 3 screens is pretty good for me. I can do more. I can be more multitask. I can be a more multitask person. Having 2 displays isn't enough. Having one display is kind of killer. So 3 displays is pretty good for me. I can do more and be more productive and get more things I need to get done. So that's pretty good. And sometimes I have Squarespace or WordPress running up on the first display or the second display. Sometimes I have Squarespace on the second and have WordPress up on the first, or sometimes I have a WordPress right here and Squarespace right here, and then I have Wins up here. Yeah, I do use Wins. I do like using Wins. It's a free website design. It's called Wins. Not that many people like it, but it has some interesting cool stuff, and I do use it from time to time. But mostly I use Squarespace and WordPress though, because they are the better websites designs to use if you want to make a website. And sometimes I use them for clients and stuff like that. A client would come to me, ask me for web design, and I use one of those 2 platforms to make them that said website design. And I use Photoshop for graphical design. Sometimes a client wants me to make a banner or logo or stuff like that, and I use Photoshop to do that. And then I use Final Cut Pro 10 to obviously edit my YouTube videos on. So that's really good. I finally got Final Cut Pro 10. It was kind of pricey, $300, but I needed it. So that was a big purchase I made. I needed that purchase. And sometimes I use iMovie, but for now I'm be using Final Cut Pro 10. I have iMovie too, but I'm not going to be using that much anymore. The next big purchase I will be getting is a HD camera with a lot of SSDs. Well, not SSDs. I mean SD cards. With a lot of SD cards, so I don't run out of space. I said SSDs. With a lot of SD cards, so I don't run out of space on the camera. So I will be getting myself a really good camera, and I'll be doing an unboxing of that in the future pretty soon for things to come. And I want to get myself a new computer chair, because the one I have now is kind of old. So I'm going to be doing that soon, because the computer chair I have now is kind of old. And this is my unboxing table right here. This is where I do all my unboxings on. I have a light. I have 2 lights coming down over, shining on the product over here so you can see it. And then I have a light behind me shining on the product behind me. So I have a light in front and a light behind me so you can see the product when I unbox it. And this is my mini unboxing table with some Propel water. I love Propel water. But that's another video for another day. But I just wanted to give you a glimpse of that. Stay tuned for that in my room tour. I will be talking about that more. But yeah, I guess that's it, guys, for this video. And I hope you guys like that video of this multi-screen, 3-screen setup, and smash the like button for me, guys. And I hope you guys have a good day. And this is the Power 99 FM here, saying peace and stay classy, yo.